just want to put out a little disclaimer before I get into this video. If you are sensitive on race and race issues and race stories, then this story may not be the story for you, because judging by this article that I'm about to read, you about to go in. Okay? With that being said, Karens can't learn. New York white woman loses her job for telling black couple to stay in their hood during a dog dispute. The article is by Zach Laney, and the article starts off by saying, another day, another white woman uh, finding out, finding out the hard way that while being racist can be costly, leaving black people alone is absolutely free. Recently, a white woman became an infamous after being racist in New York Park and threatened to call the police on black people for dog-related reasons, all while not being named Amy Central Park Karen Cooper. I swear, some white people are allergic to learning from their mistakes of others as they are to using spices in food, clapping on the two and four, and minding their own business. Okay. The article continues by saying the woman who's a black couple says told them at a Brooklyn dog park to stay in the hood during a dispute has now been identified, and her name is Doggone Donna. Just kidding. That's obviously not her name. It's actually Lisa Lab Lights. Okay, whatever. According to the New York Post, the woman involved in the dispute with Frederick Joseph and his wife Portia London, and the couple's dog has been identified as Barking Brooklyn Betty. Sorry, I can't. I just can't stop at this point. Her name is Emma Stanley. Anyway, Joseph in London said Jerry Giraffe from the block had mistaken the dog for another dog that apparently disturbs her by barking loudly. Joseph said he tried to explain to her that she had the wrong dog, and he started recording the exchange after she told them that they don't belong in her neighborhood and that they should instead stay in their hood. This is a tweet from Frederick Joseph, and I'm about to play this really quick so that y'all can know and see for yourself the behavior of people. Um, and without further ado, here we go.
In our hood? No, 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 no,
I'm
no, no.
gonna invite everyone.
Stay in our hood. Stay in our hood. That's what, I'm sorry, what? Stay in our hood. Stay in our hood. You just told us
to stay in our hood.
You just told us to leave the dog park and stay in our hood.
Oh my god, did you just say that to me? Shit.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Wow, the Karenism, the white.
I'm sorry, you were right here. Watch this entire thing. Did she just not stand here and tell us to stay in our hood?
She did.
You just told us to stay.
Okay, and it was short and very much sweet. And we're going to continue with the article. Stay in your hood. I'm sorry, what? Joseph is heard asking at the start of the video. Poochie Park Patty didn't appear to deny using the absolutely amounts to a racial slur. She instead played dumb and acted like she didn't understand how saying it made her racist. Unfortunately for her, and to the delight of the melanin rich people who are tired of colored redacted consistently trying our collective patience, her employer at Bevy got wind of the incident and decided to let her go. According to the Post, Bevy CEO Derek Anderson sent out a tweet in response to the video saying his company has zero tolerance for discriminatory behavior of any kind. Yesterday, an employee engaged in behavior contrary to our values and has been terminated. We apologize deeply to all
Tableau
involved.
helps everyone in.
Okay? So, this is the tweet from Derek Anderson, and you can go check that out on his Twitter. Anderson also tweeted that he hopes some type of resolution can happen between the two parties beyond this and will help if I can. Joseph tweeted a video response to the news. Okay? So this is Joseph, and I'm about to play his response video.
So, so I was just told that Bevy has terminated Emily Sarley after her racist attack against my fiance and I in the dog park. And while it's unfortunate that she had to lose her job, I do think that this brings up an important conversation about accountability, especially in a country where black and brown people, marginalized people as a whole, have seen so little of it oftentimes, right? Having to bear the burden of racism, sexism, homophobia, etc. I think that it's important that people know that there are consequences for their actions, right? And I don't think that it's up to victims to have to coddle, people who are engaging in abuse. When I woke up yesterday morning, I didn't expect to have to be a part of this conversation. I didn't expect to go to the dog park as a black person and have to receive, racism. So while again it is unfortunate what happened, I hope that Emma learns from this. I hope that other people learn from this who engage in abusive, racist, and destructive behavior, because ultimately, whether Emma lost her job or not doesn't take away the trauma that my fiance and I have. It doesn't take away the feeling of feeling like anything racist can happen anywhere. So I don't think that people should be coddled, and I do think that consequences are important. So hopefully this is a learning lesson for everybody.
Okay, and that is the end of the video. And the article ends by saying, hopefully, sit, sit, sit. Susie doesn't finally learn to leave black people alone. And the dog whistling in the park isn't always going to work out for her the way she thinks. Okay, so that is the end of this story. It was a short story indeed, and as always, I would love to hear your opinion on it. My opinion is one of the things that I've always said. Regardless, you give what you give. Um, the fact that it has to always be about a person feeling that a certain group of people do not belong in a neighborhood, a park, an establishment, or an area heavily populated by, you know, other people, have the right to tell a person where they can and can't go, regardless of their beliefs, regardless of their orientation, regardless of um, their outward appearance. People in general, everyone has the right to go and come as they please, um, all while abiding by the law. And this is just a story among many stories that I have posted. While, to be honest, being black is an issue for some people, even when they're minding their own business, it is never too far away that someone that has that type of discrimination, that type of bigotry in their heart, um, and their mindset, excuse me, let me rephrase, their mindset, to hinder people as they live their daily lives. And my videos like this will continue. If you're sensitive to any of my videos that I choose to make, hopefully one of my other videos will suffice and entertain you a little bit more. With that being said, thank you so much as always for coming to my channel. Thank you always for liking and commenting on my videos. And with that being said, you guys, I will get back to you in the next video.